Part 78, the moment you interrupt a pattern, it loses power. Rewiring begins the moment you do this. So here's the moment that healing actually starts. When you catch the old pattern in real time and you choose something different. It's not about being perfect, I want to make that clear. It's about noticing. It's about being aware. Even if you start having a negative thought, and now that you have the awareness, it'll be a lot easier. Once you know these things, you'll start catching yourself and you'll notice it. So as soon as you start having a negative thought, you'll remember what I said in this video. Then you'll start catching yourself and you'll start having a negative thought and you'll be like, oh wait, no. I remember Ashley talking about this. This is where the awareness, where now I'm aware that I'm having a negative thought. And now I can either choose to go down that same path, which makes that neural pathway in your brain just thicker and bigger and bigger and bigger. The moment that you choose to say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And if you're having a negative thought, just make up a good thought. Say the opposite of whatever thought you had. Say that's the moment that you make a new neural pathway in your brain. And the more you go down that one, the bigger and bigger it gets, and the littler and littler and littler the negative one gets. And eventually you'll have a new neural pathway in your brain, and it becomes a habit. This is how we reprogram the subconscious mind, things we've been programmed with since a child. And this is how we break the loop and we start being able to change our mindset, change the subconscious programming that we've been programmed with since birth to the age of 7. In just 3 seconds, awareness interrupts the pattern. That's a micro shift. And micro shifts done consistently, they rewire the whole system. This is how you teach your brain and body. I'm safe now. I don't have to survive this moment like I used to. Wait, I'm going to get something. I want to show you something I used to carry around with me. I can't believe this, but it's still in my wallet. So this is something I used to carry around with me in my wallet because I had really bad anxiety. And then once I started learning that what was going on in my nervous system and with my subconscious mind, literally from survival from thousands of years ago, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between real and fake. So when you're having anxiety about being around people or whatever it is, your subconscious mind doesn't realize that it's just that you just have an anxiety about being around people. It literally thinks you're being chased by a saber-toothed tiger. I swear to you, which is why then the fight or flight, it releases cortisol, adrenaline, etc. in your body, which cortisol is a stress hormone, and that ends up manifesting as dis-ease or diseases or problems within your body. So this little card I used to carry around says, I know that I'm not in danger. I know that I am safe right now. I know this is a natural response. I know that this will fade away. I know I'm getting enough air. I know that I am relaxing and feeling calm and will be okay. I used to literally carry this around with me whenever I would start panicking and getting anxiety. I would read this to myself, and then I had a picture of my daughter on the back of it, something that makes you happy to look at. So literally it's just still in my wallet. I didn't even take it out. That's so crazy. But I would literally say to myself, Ashley, you do not have a gun to your head right now, because that's what your subconscious mind thinks. And I would tell myself, I would say it out loud sometimes or in my head depending on the situation, and I would say, Ashley, you don't have a gun to your head right now.